Hello, my name is Ashley Scher. I'm the founder and CEO of ShareLove.Fund. Today we're going to explore Book 2, verse 13 of the Gita. Book 2, verse 13 reads as follows. That which is embodied experiences the body's childhood, youth, and old age, and also in time acquires another body. So here Krishna is kind of giving like the 101 of reincarnation and sort of saying, okay, Arjuna, I'm going to explain how this works. Like, yeah, you're fighting this battle, you might die, but that doesn't really matter because you've always existed forever in the past and in the future. And that was verse 12. And then verse 13, Krishna is kind of giving the nuts and bolts, like explaining. So, your experiences are embodied. He's talking about the body's childhood, old age. He's talking about acquiring another body. So that's the concept of reincarnation. And Krishna continues, this does not disturb one whose mind is calm. So Krishna is saying, hey, Arjuna, I'm going to give you hope. Did you know that if you calm down this mind, if you relax the monkey brain, because Arjuna is saying, what if this, what if that, these are my relatives. Krishna says, if you calm down your mind, did you know that you can switch bodies and it won't even bother you? Like, let alone fight this battle, you can live entire lifetimes and feel unmoved, feel serene, feel stable. So let us analyze this. One with a calm mind isn't affected when the body undergoes changes. So I love the example in modern day of someone who is really centered going into surgery. So a lot of us, if we're going into surgery, we would feel really scared and apprehensive and want to avoid seeing the doctor. But someone who's really calm, that I've worked with going into surgery, says, I found the best doctor and I feel good in the decision. Like, it is what it is. Use the nervous energy to get the facts. Maybe see a doctor, get a second opinion. Nothing herein shall be construed as medical advice, but I'm just using this as an example. But once the decision is made, having acceptance and saying, you know what, my body is just my body, and feeling secure in your mental state. That is a way to stay calm in all situations. As a religious text, it's conceived, the body is conceived and grows up and dies, decays, and even decomposes. So there's an impermanency into the body. You can think of the body as a transient vehicle. How can that be the immortal self? So Sri Krishna is explaining the nature of death here. And here he goes on to explain the difference between permanence and impermanence and the real and unreal. So whether or not you are exploring this as a religious text or just as an allegory of life, you can think of the body as actually the body, or you can think of the body as a reference to our environmental context and to the physical changes going around us, and that even though we experience big changes to our environment, it doesn't mean that we need to be oscillating, because with a calm mind, the external circumstances can change. And when you maintain unattachment and distance and perspective, you can be calm about it, because you understand that everything is temporal and that even the bad passes as the good passes. So the calmer the mind is, the easier it is to manage an ever-changing world. You can think, I'm not sure if the word is whole, of a boat, but basically the point of a boat, they can be very deep. Like the longer and bigger and deeper that is, the more stable the boat is going to be. So you can think of having a calm mind as sort of like under the belly of the boat going into the ocean. Like, I don't know, it's the shape. I apologize, I forget the word, but you can think of that, or like as an anchor. You can think of a calm mind as an anchor, and you know, there may be waves and changes around you, but you don't need to be bounced around like a ping pong ball. When your mind is calm, all of that chaos and distortion can just sort of wash over you. Thank you for your time. I hope this helps in modern living. Namaste.